ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. Today we shall discuss about self-study report preparation. Previously we have discussed how to write the executive summary, how to fill up the profile of the institution and also the extended profile of the institution. We have also discussed about AQAR, Annual Quality Assurance Report. AQAR, which we have submitted already, are very important while writing the self-study report. The self-study report is almost the consolidation of the previous 4 AQARs and later on whatever you have done. It is better if you start writing the self-study report 1 year before the last date of the accreditation status. You just take all the previous 4 AQARs and you entrust that work to steering committee conveners. Steering committee means we know already there are 7 criteria. For every criteria you are forming the committee. That becomes a steering committee. Ask them to refer the AQARs, previous AQARs, criteria wise. The criteria conveners or the criteria members of the criteria 1 has to refer the criteria 1 in AQAR. Criteria 2 steering committee members have to refer the criteria 2 in the AQAR. Like that, all the 7 criteria. Ask them to prepare the reply or the justification to the QLMS in the self-study report criteria wise. Criteria 1 steering committee members, let them prepare the reply for only criteria 1, like that 2, 3 up to 7. Now in this self-study report, there are 35 QLMS for UG college and 36 QLMS for PG college. QLMS means qualitative metrics, you know already. There are 58 QNMS for UG college and there are 60 QNMS for PG college. So now we are discussing only about the QLMS. QLMS, qualitative metrics. 3 things we have to remember when we are furnishing the information in the QLMS or QNMS. If the information is sought regarding the financial matters, you have to take that financial year. That is from April 1st to March 31st. If the information is sought regarding the publications in the research area, so you have to furnish the information during that calendar year. Calendar year we know already from 1st January to 31st December. And rest of the academic information is taken as per the academic year of the institution. So in this fashion, and if the information is sought for the current year, in that case the previous academic information is to be sought. This is as per the guidelines of the NAC only. So following these guidelines, and before starting the self-study report writing, you have to go through the standard operating procedure SOP. So if you are a little bit thorough in the SOP, which is available in the NAC website, if we are thorough in the SOP, then we can prepare the self-study report easily, and it helps at the time of filling up the format which we are downloading or which we are getting from the NAC portal. Friends, we already know that we are not submitting the hard copy of the self-study report to the NAC. We are not posting that one. We are not sending through the mail. We have to incorporate in the NAC portal. There you are getting the institutional portal. There you have to fill up that format, and then finally you have to upload and submit that one. Online submission, it is only online submission. So just I want to make it easy how to write the description for QLMS. As I have told you, I am discussing only the QLMS. So there are instructions during that matrix. Normally it is descriptive and it is briefed. Instruction is not exceeding 500 words. Your explanation or the description or the reply or the answer for the QLMS should not exceed 500 words. You have to maintain this one, otherwise it becomes very difficult to fill up. It is not at all possible if it exceeds the fill up in the NAAC portal format. So restrict that to the 500 words. One example I am telling you here, what you have to do, you take QLMS, the statement which is given, the matrix, what is appearing in the manual, and you just split that one into the fractions so that gives us a clear meaning. We have to split the matrix into various fractions which can give us the meaning. Splitting the fraction may consist of one word or two words or three words or more words, and that should give the meaning. I am just discussing one example today from teaching, learning and evaluation, criteria number 2. Here I am taking the matrix 2.2.1. The statement is that the institution assesses the learning levels of the students and organizes special programs for advanced learners and slow learners. Just refer in your manual 2.2.1. Again I will repeat the statement. The institution assesses the learning levels of the students and organizes special programs for advanced learners and slow learners. This is the statement. This is the matrix. I have made a fraction in this fashion. The institution assesses the learning levels of the students. This is one fraction. Organizes special programs. This is second fraction. Advanced learners, third fraction. Slow learners, fourth fraction. I have split this statement or the matrix in 4 fractions. The institution assesses. How we are assessing, how we are classifying the slow learners and the advanced learners, how we are defining that one, what is the parameter for that one, is the institution is assessing this one or not, how that institution is assessing, and which are the special programs organized or arranged for slow learners, which are the special programs for the advanced learners. So normally we are doing these things. Now for example, for advanced learners, what we are telling, we are deputing them to seminars, to deliver the seminars, for presenting the papers. We are involving those students in the surveys. We are involving those students in the paper presentation, article writing, and we are also supplying a good number of books. We are expecting better ranks, better percentage from the advanced learners. In that fashion, we are promoting the advanced learners. And we are also not leaving the slow learners. What normally the college does for the slow learners, we are conducting the special classes. We are giving the special coachings. We are organizing the remedial classes. And we are helping them to write the examinations properly. We are conducting more number of tests for them. So in that fashion, we are trying to involve them in the interactions. In that fashion, institution will be supporting the slow learners also. So like this, whatever the institution is doing, how they are assessing, how they are classifying slow learners and advanced learner, and how the institution is supporting them. What are the programs organized by the institution? So these things you have to brief in this matrix. In this fashion, you have to write for all the metrics, not all the QLMS I am telling you now. All the QLMS not exceeding 500 words. If it is mentioned as not exceeding 200 words, then you have to restrict the number of words to 200 only. So in this fashion, you can just write that one. Ask the steering committee conveners to prepare criteria wise, then you bring that one before the staff, whole staff. You discuss in the staff meeting, then bring that one in the IQAC. And after finalizing in the IQAC, you take that one to the governing council or the governing body or the local governing body, so that they should also know. If they give the inputs, if they also give the inputs, collect those inputs also, you try to incorporate those things, finalize that one in the IQAC, and finally the self-study report, this portion is ready for uploading. This portion, this is the fourth portion of the self-study report. This way you make it easy, as far as it is not at all difficult. It is almost, as I told you in the beginning, it is a consolidation of the previous 4 AQRs plus whatever the things are done. So in this fashion you do this one. I wish all the very best of luck. Go ahead. Namaskara. Thank you.